Hey there, my name is Shiva. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys tips on how to plan your content. Basically planning your content to batch create. So you're not planning to take one day at a time. You're planning the content to batch create and then batch schedule. So you can have time to do other things you want to do in your life. So if you're interested in this, you definitely want to keep on watching. You have to stay to the end, watch to the end, because I'm going to be giving you guys the tea. So the first thing on my list is to first of all know the kind of platform that you are creating content for. That way you know how many times you need to post, and then you know how much content you need to create in bulk at a time. So Instagram has a different system and algorithm as to YouTube or Twitter or Facebook. I think Facebook and Instagram are the same, but you get my point. Next thing is to know your target audience. Okay, so I know you already know the kind of content you want to do, right? But know your target audience. Know the people that you're actually going to create the content for. So you know how to put your content, how to send your message across for those potential target audience to be able to receive and relate to your content, and then they subscribe to you or they follow you. You know what I mean? So knowing your target audience is actually important. So you need to know who they are, what they do, what they need, their problems, their age group, things like that. This information and this demographic is also going to help you in running ads for your content, because then you have to also run your ads and show it to a certain demographic. Third thing I have is to plan to give value. So whatever you're doing as a new creator or someone that is actually, even if you're not new, right? If you have a following base, you should add value to them at one point or another, or constantly or every time. You can be playful and all and share stuff about yourself, put yourself out there, but also create content that adds value to them that they can use and they can be encouraged to share to other people that need such information. That way you get more reach, get more visibility, and everybody's happy because then you're helping people, right? Another thing is, because you're going to be batch creating, right, and you already know your audience, you know the kind of content you want to make, so you want to have hashtags and tags in a bank. I use a word file for mine, so I have a word file where I have hashtags and tags grouped in different types of content that I create, whether it's fashion, whether it's business, whether it's content creation tips that I do. So I have hashtags for each of those things, right, and tags for my YouTube videos as well. So having them in a word file that you can just easily copy when you want to batch schedule your post is actually easier. It makes the job easier when you want to schedule your post. So you just copy and paste. Then you need to have a notebook or a place where you write down the content that you want to make in bulk at a particular time. So let's say today I want to make content for 2 weeks. So I'm going to write down the content I'm going to make for 2 weeks and basically write down what content it is, the title, the body, the scenes, what I'm going to say. If it's a video on YouTube, I'm going to break it down into the points I'm going to make, like I have here on this piece of paper, So basically just break down the points. This is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to tackle in the video. This scene is going to be for this scene. It's going to enter into this scene and enter into this next scene. State everything that, okay, you want the camera angle to be at a particular point, or at this point I want to put a B-roll of shots of somebody taking money from the ATM. Just list everything out. So for each of the content you want to create, so content 1, you list everything out. Content 2, you write everything out. So you need to have a notebook or a soft or an app on your phone where you use to put down stuff. Or if you have content planners, which I actually want to make a content planner. So if you guys are interested, let me know in the comment section if I should actually make a content planner that I can give out for free to maybe the first 100 people or something like that. But I would definitely do make a content planner. So if you do have a content planner, put in all the documents and put in all the information in the documents and all of that. So then you know the content that you want to create, right? But then what day are you going to use to create the content? You need to have a timetable, right? So okay, on Monday I'm going to create 3 contents for my YouTube for the week, right? And then you choose another day that you use to edit, or if you're like a boss and you can film and edit 3 videos in one day. I've not been able to do that. I can film 3 videos in one day, but I can't edit 3 videos in one day. I always make it in a way that I can create content for maybe 2 weeks instead of 1 week, so that I don't spend 2 days in a week every week creating content and all of that. So basically my point is that make sure you have a time set on ground to create the content and edit the content, because it's important. Then also follow that time that you set. Don't go and be like these people that will set timetable and just throw it side dustbin. Nope. You have to set the time, plan the content, set the time, and follow it. You need to also plan out the outfit you're going to wear for each of those contents. If you're taking pictures on Instagram, you definitely need to plan out the outfit for those pictures as well. If you're doing YouTube videos, you need to plan out what you're going to wear for each of these things. And also do makeup that is not too the same, neutral, so that it doesn't look like you took off. You get, so it's not that obvious, but like you can switch up your hairstyle, pack your hair a different way, wear a different earring, wear a different, just plan everything out. Write it down that okay, this outfit is this for this day, this outfit is for this scene, this outfit is for this content. Just match everything up. Make sure you plan your outfit. Also plan the location. If you're using an indoor environment to film, plan your setup. Make sure that everything is planned on ground, so that when you now want to film, you just know that okay, this and this and this and this is here. Put them together and film, so it doesn't take too much time for you to film. Yeah, because definitely a video is most times 10 minutes. You use 10 minutes to film in a day. You have 24 hours in a day. It's not that hard. Time to do the makeup and all is usually what takes time. So make sure you just plan your time wisely. Plan your outfit, plan the makeup that you're going to use. If you're a guy, you don't need to plan the makeup because you don't, except you want to wear makeup, but yeah. So like these are now like overall tips that I have for you guys, which is one, set goals for your platforms. Like if you're an Instagrammer, if you're an Instagram influencer, if you're a YouTuber, set goals, set milestones, like jigget. So like for YouTube now, you have like an amount of subscribers you want to get in a particular period of time, an amount of views that you want to get in a particular amount of time. Calculate it and say, okay, if I want to get this amount of views in 1 month, how many videos do I need to put up to actually get that amount of views? And use your analytics of your previous videos to like calculate it, so that you know that okay, in 1 month I have to create 10 videos, and then you know how you plan your 10 videos for that month, and then you now batch create if you want to batch create, or split the 10 videos into 2 weeks and batch create. Do you understand? So setting goals and milestones basically just guides you and like get you closer to your goal. At least even if you don't achieve the goal, you get close to the goal. Not like you're just there going and like you don't know where you're heading. Do you understand? So those are my tips for you guys. These are tips based on stuff that I've experienced because I do batch create content and I've been creating content since last year, I think May. Yeah. So I have learned all these things and I really, really enjoyed sharing them with you guys. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. So subscribe, like, share, comment, all that stuff. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.